What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the video. It's your boy Rick. We back out here. I just did a video not too long ago talking about how God will test you before he blesses you. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I was just sitting here in my bed though, thinking about life, I guess. Guys, you got to focus on what matters. You got to focus on what matters, right? When you on your grind, when it's 24/7 for you, when you working a 9 to 9, a 9 to 5, for me a 7 to 7, working hella overtime, trying to make that money as much as I can. When you trying to stack, you got to have your priorities straight. And what do I mean by that? When you working that much, trying to make money like that, when you're grinding, like what really grinding. A lot of people say they're grinding, but they work, a regular shift. They're not really trying to pick up extra work. They're not trying to pick up, side jobs. They're not trying to stack like that. Unless you already got money like that, which if you watching this video, you probably don't got money like that. If you trying to improve yourself, you should be grinding. And what I mean by grinding is going as hard as you can. Yeah, it's okay to have time for yourself, but you have to focus on what matters. And what matters is that money. Stop worrying about the hoes. A big part of the red pill community, I've noticed, is just so centered on women. I know damn well if I put something about women in every single one of my videos, if I just talk about straight up female nature and all that stuff, I put a badass bitch on the thumbnail, I'll get hella views. I know I'll get hella clicks. I'll get more subscribers probably that way, more watch time probably that way, if I talk about how to get girls. But if I talk about how to get money, it seems like a lot of people in the red pill community don't really care that much about money as they do about getting women. They care about money, but they don't care about it as much as they want some play. I think that's got to change, right? I've kind of been off the grid for a little bit for the last 2-3 weeks, just trying to improve myself mentally for the most part, trying to get my money right. I haven't been really on my phone at all. I haven't been talking to no hoes. I haven't really been on social media. I have a red pill group chat. I haven't really been in there because, I go in the group chat for like 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds, just see what's going on in there. And it's always talking about bitches. It's always talking about this girl with a fat ass. It's always talking about female nature. And those are my boys, right? That's just not what I need at this time. I need money at this time. I need success at this time. I need to grow my brand. And yeah, talking about female nature helps. Because don't get me wrong, I love talking about female nature. I love fucking bad bitches. But you know what makes me more happy? Is a fat ass wallet. I'd rather fuck with a fat wallet than a fat ass. That's just me personally. You might have your own views on that subject matter, and that's okay. But like I'm saying, focus on what matters to you. What matters to you? When you grinding like this, working your job with overtime, you working weekends, you're not really hanging out with your friends. You're not texting your friends. You're not really on your phone like that. You don't have time to beat your meat. You don't got to worry about nofap because that shit comes naturally. But you understand? You're not beating your meat. You don't have time to beat your meat. You got better shit to do than beat your meat. You got to work. You got to hit the gym. You got to do whatever, if you're in school. You have to take care of that shit. You got to work on your side hustle, building your brand. Not to mention all the stuff you got to do at your house. You still got laundry. That shit's not going to stop. You still got dishes that's probably piling up at your house. You got to cook food. If you're not cooking your own food, you got a problem. If you eating out all the time, that's a problem. You're wasting money. It's probably bad for you. So you got to cook food. That takes time. And like I said before, if you cooking food, you got hella dishes. God forbid something happens with your car. You got to fix that. You don't got time to be bullshitting. If you really, really on that grind, you don't have time for the video games. Put that shit away. You're grown. You're grown-ass man. I mean, every once in a while. They say everything's good in moderation. Well, yeah, you get your shit figured out. You get your life in order. And I'm talking about in order. And yeah, that's good in moderation. But y'all already know, man, I'm on that nofap stuff. You know, I promote that very much. I think masturbation is bad for you. I think it's bad for your mental health. I think nofap is a really good way to really stay focused, stay on your grind, keep that energy inside you, keep that discipline. And you know, since I've been on nofap, since I've been just grinding like 24/7 the last little bit, I'm not really focused on women like I was. You know, it was at a point where I couldn't even go to the gym without looking at, you know, the girls that was in the gym. I couldn't look at, because there's, you know, these girls with yoga pants, they got fat asses, and you know, I'm a teenage dude, so my testosterone is, you know, racing through my body, and you know, I know you know how that feels. And I was at that point in my life, and you know, when I think about it now, I don't even text bitches right now. I'm not even texting them. What's important to me is getting my own spot. What's important to me is upgrading my vehicle. Not because I want to, you know, show off or something, but, you know, I need something that's a little more reliable. That my truck that I drive, I like it. It's older than me. It could break at any moment. It's older than me, 2001. And you know, that's not super old. I know some of y'all are probably driving some cars like 1992 or 91 or whatever. And I get that. But me personally, I want to upgrade my life. I want to be able to upgrade my style. One thing that I'm going to be doing shortly is throwing out all the childish ass bullshit that I got. All the childish ass clothing that I have. I'm throwing it out. Revamping my style entirely. But that, you know, that costs money. Everything that you want in this life costs money. So when somebody tells you that money can't buy happiness, just know that they're bullshitting, or they never been broke. I've been broke. I've had negative balance in my bank account while bills is piling up. Late on bills. You know, no money in my account while you know, my insurance is trying to pull money out because it's on auto pay. My phone bill's pulling money out, so I'm going in the negative. And then, on top of that, after you get a negative balance in your bank account, your bank charges you a fee, overdraft fee. Now you're $40 more in the hole. And when you got no money, you got no job, $40, that's a lot of money. You know, that's like a third of my phone bill, $40. You know, that's food for the week. $40. That's an overdraft fee. You know, that stuff adds up. It really does. So, you know, I'm glad that I'm making money now. I'm glad that I'm making good money now. But it doesn't stop here, fam. So you got to really focus on what matters to you. Right now, because I told you in the last video, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. But I told you in the last video, I was living off credit cards. I gotta pay all that shit back. This right here, these braces, I'm gonna try and pay that off. That's $200 a month. You know what I'm saying? That's $200 a month. If I pay that off, that's $200 that I get to keep every month. Right? If I pay my phone off, that's money off my phone bill. My phone bill's right now like $140. If I pay my phone off completely, it'll go down to like 90 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I got AT&T. I got this phone specifically so I can record videos in 4K. It's an iPhone 12 Pro Max, whatever the fuck, you know. At the time, it was the best of the best that you can get as far as like iPhones. I don't really fuck with Androids personally. But it goes in 4K. And I got the one with the most storage possible. It's like 512 gigabytes. If I pay that off, if I pay my braces off, life will be easier in the long term. I talked about it in a different video. I talk about it in a lot of videos. Do the thing that is tough today, but will benefit you tomorrow. Work that overtime. Sacrifice a weekend. Wake up hella early. But why are you not waking up early? Why are you not waking up early? You got 24 hours in a day. You got 24 hours in a day. Are you gonna sleep for most of them? Are you gonna stay up? Are you gonna stay up, past 3, 4 a.m. and wake up at noon? Cause you don't got your shit together. You know, when you working hella hours or you're doing whatever that you're doing for a long time, maybe you got school all day during the daytime for those of you that's still in school, and then you have a night job. You realize how many hours that you out and you can't do stuff. You say you got friends that is going out to parties and stuff, and they invite you. You say, no, I got work, because you're trying to stack. You got to focus on what matters. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I was invited to a party. This was probably a month or two ago. I don't know if I told you guys about this, but I was invited to a party. It's just up the road, about 5-10 minutes away from my house. I was invited to this party because I had previously been in this type of scene. I was in a party scene. I was always partying and all that stuff, and I was invited. And I told them no. And they were like, come on, man, you live right next to the party. We'll all go together. I said, no, I'm not doing it. Because at that time, I was editing videos and I had to work on my drop shipping store that I started. I'm working on it still. You know, some stuff came up, and I was writing my ebooks also at the time. If you want a copy of that ebook, go ahead, comment down below. I will reach out to you. DM me on Instagram. It's completely free. I'm giving it out to you guys out of the kindness of my heart. I took hours of my day, like I said. If you want it, it's called Amplify Your Income, and it's a very good ebook. I will provide that to you guys. Just DM me on Instagram and comment down below, and we'll get you that free ebook. Anyways, I was invited to a party, but I had other shit that I was working on. I had other goals that I had to accomplish, other things that I had to do. I had just came home from the gym. People invited me. It was on a Friday night. And sure as shit, Saturday morning I wake up and I hear that 3 people were shot at this party. 3 people were shot at the party that I was invited to 5-10 minutes from my house. 15 minutes from my house. Not even, it's right up the road. But because I focused on what matters, I focused on what was very important to me at that time. It was finishing that ebook, finishing my drop shipping store, editing these videos so I can get them out to you guys. That was what was very important to me at the time. Right? So basically, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video is, whatever dreams, whatever goals that you're trying to accomplish, attack that shit. Focus on what matters. Stop chasing the hoes. Stop chasing the women. Stop beating your meat. Stop playing video games all night. Get up early. Go do what you gotta do. Take a cold shower. What are your goals? Comment down below. What's your goals? Seriously. What are your goals? What are the steps that you have to do to accomplish those goals? Are you gonna do it, or are you gonna keep bullshitting? Focus on what matters. You want to have memories or regrets? Think about that. With all that being said, man, I'm running on 15 minutes right now. So don't forget to like the video, share this video with your friends. With all that being said, man, appreciate you, but I'm out.